Coal-fired power plants like this one in Pennsylvania are increasingly shutting down across the United States. Lots of utilities are switching to renewables like solar and natural gas. That's not only decreased greenhouse gas emissions, says Jennifer Burney, an environmental scientist with UC San Diego. In a decade, she estimates coal plant closures saved 26,000 lives and 570 million bushels of crops. Coal plants, she says, don't only release CO2.
But it also creates a bunch of other emissions of things we more conventionally consider to be air pollution. So particulate matter of different types that hangs around in the near surface atmosphere, compounds that contribute to the formation of ozone. And both of these things are very detrimental to human health, and they're also detrimental to crop health.
Burney investigated hundreds of locations where American coal-fired power plants shut down between 2005 and 2016. She looked at satellite images, government health and agricultural data, and mortality rates, and found out that where plants shut down, the mortality rate decreased and the crop yield increased.
What stood out to me in this study was just the geographic disparity in who bears the burden of coal pollution impacts. It's not something that's shared equally.
Many of the coal plants that went offline, however, have been turning into natural gas plants. In the same decade, over 600 natural gas units came online across the United States. That's why Nicole Capretz, founder of the nonprofit group Climate Action Campaign, says the takeaway isn't that natural gas is a solution, but that fossil fuels generally lead to human health and agricultural consequences.
Unfortunately, we're just replacing one dirty, polluting, toxic fossil fuel with another dirty, polluting, toxic fossil fuel. And that is not the solution. In order for us to actually make us climate safe and climate ready, we have to skip over, substituting fossil fuels for each other and instead go straight to the new technologies like solar and wind and batteries.
Natural gas still releases nitrogen oxides that can cause respiratory problems in humans. California doesn't have any coal plants, but about a third of the state's energy still comes from natural gas. Shalina Chatlani, KPBS News.